Hey everybody, this is Kaboom, and I want to share with you guys the two newest settings that have been basically turned on since a couple updates ago. In an update review a couple weeks ago, I talked about these may be the best changes to come to the game. I think it may have turned out to be true. A lot of this is going to depend on what people do with these settings. So let me go ahead and start a new world and show you guys what I plan on doing with these settings. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and create a brand new world. We're gonna call this world PvP. We're gonna switch it to sandbox, and then we're gonna come all the way down here. I'm gonna show you guys the new settings. Item spawner, which these came in a couple weeks ago, but they weren't working, and now they are. So when this is on, players can spawn items from the codec, and that is basically you can spawn any items you want into the game. You can take charms, you can take thermal detonators, you can take food and different things like that. Just right out of the codec, boom, exists in the world. Free crafting is where you can build things, walls, tables, workbenches, anything like that for free. You can craft any of these items and bring them into your world. Or you can also craft from a crafting bench any items you want without the resources. So let's go ahead and jump into this world, and these are both on now. So let's go ahead and get in, and I'll show you guys what this looks like. Okay, here we are in this brand new world, untouched by anyone, ready to be transformed into a ruthless PvP battlefield. But one of the biggest issues with PvP maps is that people could just grab stuff, and you never knew. So let's say your PvP game was basically nobody gets to have charms, but they had the option here just to grab any charm they wanted and throw it on. And that went with weapons and everyone's favorite thing to fear, the thermal detonator. And they could just pop in and start chucking these suckers around. So it was very difficult to keep people. You only let people into your world that you could trust, honestly. You're like, I don't know you, I'm sorry, you can't come in. So, but with this now, watch this. Okay, now we're gonna turn item spawner off, apply settings, yes. Now we're gonna go to the codecs. Can only track down the items. You cannot add these to your inventory, which is a huge W. Okay, now let's jump down here. Okay, do you see a little infinity sign over there next to the compost bin? You see this here? Let's go and throw down a crafting bench, and we'll come to the crafting bench. Oh, look, a shovel. See the little infinity signs? Yep, you can craft that. You can craft short sword. You can craft anything you want right now. Now check this out. Free crafting, turned off, apply settings, now back. Now look. Nope, you gotta have the materials. You gotta have the materials. Everything now costs resources. Now, you might be saying, Kaboom, great, that's wonderful. I just made the game that much harder on me. What good is this gonna do? Well, this is two things that I have in mind. One, let me show you over here. So right here behind me is a rendition of a small paintball field that we could use lasers or crossbows, and you can get one team that starts here and another team that starts there, and they have the charms that you give them, because once you start, before you invited everyone into your world, you turned off those settings, brought them over here, had them put down beds, and they jump in here and they play, and there's no worries about anyone grabbing any weapons they're not supposed to have or charms that they shouldn't be wearing. This, I mean, just think about all the different ways that people could build these types of games, how much fun that will be. I mean, literally the possibilities are unlimited on what you could build with this mode. Let me show you one of the other things that you could do. Behold, weary traveler, pick your class of fighter. Will you be the warrior? Will you be the ranger? Will you be the wizard? Or will you be the elf? With the elf, you will be granted a recurved crossbow with several arrows. With the wizard class, you will be granted the ability to cast spells, one with explosion and one regular. With the ranger, you will get the trusty pirate musket and a health charm to keep you alive in those risky battles. And for the warrior, you will receive the long sword, the knight shield, the regeneration charm, and the charm of resilience, so that when you are in hand-to-hand combat, you can survive another day. Weary traveler, be sure to pick your class carefully, for this will affect your journey. through this quest. Alrighty, so this is the other thing that I'm gonna do. I am super excited. I'm gonna build a choose your own adventure world where I'm gonna have some of Craftopians or some of key holders come into the world and play along on a little maybe 1 to 2 hour journey through the world with a start and end point, and along the way they can choose their own adventures, and through the way they can make decisions that will affect the outcome of the overall thing. So I'm super excited about this also, and 1,000 other possibilities that you can do in a world now, that you can come in, build tons of different things, and then turn those settings off and invite people in to play in your world and have a great time. So if this video was got you excited for these two new settings, please do me the biggest favor and hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more videos like this, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you know that when we're going live, and join our Discord while you're at it, because that is where we'll be sending out a lot of the information on these types of mini games. So guys, this is Kaboom, and as always, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!